Namaste bachcho. Myself Jivin Dr. Monica Trivedi. Today I am going to teach you one component system, sulfur system. This topic belongs to thermodynamics equilibrium and solution paper of BSc B.Ed PCM ZBC and BSc PCM ZBC fourth semester. So student, in previous classes we have learned about phase, component, phase rule, what is one component system, and the example of one component system is a water system. And for the today's class I have selected the sulfur system. Okay, so for one component sulfur system we have four phases. First is rhombic sulfur, which is represented by Sr. Second is monoclinic sulfur, which is represented by Sm. Third is sulfur liquid, which is represented as sulfur L, and the fourth is sulfur vapor, which is represented as SV. The all four phases can be present by the only chemical individual formula, which is a sulfur, which is a S. So it is a one component system itself. Okay. So if we learn about its phase diagram, so what happened in a phase diagram of the sulfur system, the two crystalline forms of sulfur, which is a sulfur rhombic and sulfur monoclinic, exhibit in a equilibrium at temperature 95.61 degrees centigrade. Okay, below this temperature sulfur rhombic is stable, while above its temperature the sulfur monoclinic is stable. Okay, so at temperature 95.6 degree centigrade, each of the form by gradually transfer to the another form, or thereby it is present in a equilibrium. Okay, but at temperature 120 degree centigrade, sulfur monoclinic melts and converts into sulfur liquid. So if we draw the phase diagram of sulfur system, what we get? We get a 6 curve, which is AB, BC, CD, BE, CE and EG, and we have 3 triple point, which are B, C, E. Okay, you can see the diagram of a sulfur system. Okay, so here we have curve A, B, B, G, G, E, E, C, C, D, C, B. Okay, and we have four phases of sulfur rhombic, sulfur monoclinic, and sulfur vapor and sulfur liquid present in a equilibrium. Okay, and we have the triple point of B, F and C, and we have the areas like A, B, G, and B, E, B, E, C, G, E, C, D, and A, B, C, D areas in which the phases of sulfur are coexist. Okay, so if first we calculate the degree of freedom for curve AB, BC, CD, BE and EE, CE and EG. For all these curves, the component is 1 and phase is 2. Okay, so if we apply the because each curve represent the coexistence of two phases, so the phase is 2, but it represented by the single individual chemical formula, which is sulfur, so the component is 1. So if you apply the phase rule for the one component system, which is F is equals to C minus P plus 2, what we get if you put the value of component, which is 1 minus 2, which is a phase is present at each curve, what we plus 2, what we get is a 1. That means the system is monovariant. So each curve present in a phase diagram of a sulfur have a 1 degree of freedom, and the curve is a monovariant. Okay, so and if we calculate the degree of freedom at a triple point, as we all know, the sulfur system has a 3 degree of freedom. We talk about triple point B, C and E. Okay, for this triple point we have one component. As we know, sulfur is a one component, and at each triple point we have at least three phases coexist with each other. So for each triple point we have three phases. So we put phase rule for each triple point. So f is equals to c minus p plus 2, and here we put the number of component minus number of phases, which is 3 plus 2, and will get at 0. So at the each triple point the degree of freedom is 0, and the each triple point is a non-variant. Okay, so if we calculate the degree of freedom for each area, okay, for each area, as we know, the component is 1, and in each area the phase also 1. In each area only one phase can exist. So by putting these value in a phase rule for the each area, we get the degree of freedom is 2. 1 minus 1 plus 2, so we get 2. So for the each area of the sulfur system we get 2 degree of freedom also. So by the system is bivariant. As we know, the sulfur system has two phase diagram. One is for triple point B and C, and another is triple point F. Here you can see the dotted diagram also represents it. So it is represented the metastable condition of a sulfur. Okay, so now let us discuss about the metastable condition. What is a metastable condition? As we learn in a water system, when we cool water below its freezing point, it present in a super cool form. So for sulfur system, the what is the stable equilibria. So the change in sulfur rombing and sulfur monoclinic takes place, which is very slowly. So by the time it not allow, and the sulfur rombing is heated rapidly, so it is possible to pass well above the transition point without getting the sulfur monoclinic. In that case, there being the three phases, only three phases. If the sulfur monoclinic doesn't appear, so we will get only three phases, which are sulfur rhombic, sulfur liquid, and sulfur vapor only. And one component, the phase diagram, like that the water system will consist the three curves only for triple point. If we have three phases, we will get the diagram as we the water system. So here you can calculate the phase rule for the dotted dash line BF, or which also known as a vapor pressure curve of metastable sulfur rhombic. Okay, so for this kind of system, the degree of freedom will be 1, and the curve represented the monovariant system. Okay, if we calculate the degree of freedom for curve CF, and also known as a vapor pressure curve of super cooled sulfur liquid. Okay, so for this kind of curve we get the in this kind of system, the metastable equilibrium between super cooled liquid and the sulfur vapor, thus it may be designed as a vapor pressure curve of super cooled sulfur liquid. Or it meets of dashed BF curve at triple point F. Okay, for dashed curve FE, which is also known as a fusion curve of metastable sulfur R, at this type of curve, the degree of freedom is 1, and the system is monovariant. And at the triple point F, at this point of the three metastable phases, which are sulfur rhombic, sulfur liquid, and sulfur vapor, are in equilibrium, the system is metastable triple point with no degree of freedom. Corresponding temperature is the melting point of the metastable sulfur rhombic, which is 114 degree centigrade. In the metastable state, the sulfur monoclinic doesn't appear. It has only three phases present in the phase diagram. Okay, so thank you very much. This session powered by digital version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Hope you satisfied with my session. If you have any query, please comment me in the comment section. Thank you.